Anastasia with AK Real Meals, a show for the real life, time-conscious foodie. Today, happy St. Patrick's Day, we're going to be making AK's almost vegan mini Guinness pies. Why almost vegan? Well, we'll be using Guinness, and Guinness isn't exactly vegan because in the manufacturing process, they use the swim bladders of fish. Tasty. So let me get my ingredients and let's get started. Coconut oil, 1 onion chopped, and while I usually chop my vegetables in front of you guys, I just made this the other day for St. Patty's Day party and I had leftover chopped onion. 1 can lentils, chopped carrots, this is about 2 cups chopped carrots, tomato paste, vegetable broth, Guinness, of course, Worcestershire, that, salt, thyme, and pie crust. That's it. Okay, so the first thing I've done is I preheated my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And the next step is I'm gonna add a teaspoon of coconut oil to a Dutch oven or a heavy pot. Once that's heated up, I'm gonna add my chopped onion and I'm gonna let that get all nice and sensuous in there. While my onion is getting nice and translucent in the wonderful coconut oil, I'm gonna drain and rinse these lentils. And I'm gonna just add those right in with the onion. Then I'm gonna add my carrots. Ain't nobody got time to chop their own carrots. I got them pre-diced from Fresh Direct. I'm gonna add those in there and just give everything a nice little stir and marinate together for about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of tomato paste, pretty heaping, a cup of vegetable broth, cup of this fine Guinness stout. Now what the heck? 1 tablespoon
Worcestershire
sauce. Now I'm going to dazzle it with salt and thyme. Okay, now I'm going to stir that and let all the flavors come together. Once that comes to a rapid, rolling, ridiculous boil, I'm going to cover it, turn off my heat, and I'm going to put this sucker in the oven for 20 minutes covered. While that's happening, we can get started on our little pies. So I'm gonna take my dough, half of it, form it into a disc, and I'm just gonna roll it out, ham the bejesus out of this muffin tin. I don't have a round cookie cutter because I'm ghetto, so what I'm gonna use for the bottom of my little pies is my mason jar top. They're the perfect size for these mini pies. So I cut it out into this circle, and then you loosely let it fall into the muffin tin, and then you just press up the sides a little bit. And you do that for all 12 muffins. As I'm working, I'm pressing these circles out just a little bit more, like this, just so they're a tiny bit bigger. This way I don't have to press up the sides as much. Either way, it still works. Okay, so my lentil, carrot, onion, Guinness, all that jazz has been in the oven covered for 20 minutes. Now all I'm gonna do is remove the cover and keep it in the oven for another 20 minutes. While that's happening, the bottoms to our little pies need tops. So I'm going to take the rest of my dough, flour that little beast up, roll it out. Now, I need to cut out tops in order to make our little pies, and I need to cut them out with something smaller than what I use for the bottom so that it fits nicely on the top and we can seal it shut. Like I said before, I do not have round cookie cutters, so I'm going to use the top of my coconut oil jar. I love a good multifunctional ingredient. I'm gonna cut 12 pie tops, and since I don't have the filling in these yet, I'm gonna just put these on a plate until we fill those bad boys and can cover them. All that's left to do is fill in each of these little pies. I'm putting about 1.5 tablespoons in each one. And it's important to note that you might want to let the filling cool a little bit before filling in each pie. I did not for the purposes of this video, and I'm starving. But if you want to let it cool, it's probably better. If you don't, please be careful not to burn yourself. And guys, if you want to forego the whole almost vegan thing, totally make this this recipe with either ground turkey or ground beef instead of lentils, or in addition to lentils, have the extra iron, but just use a little bit less of each. Do whatever you want. Solid life choices. That's what we're here to make. Okay, once I've filled them all in, it's time to top them. Take the top of my little pies and fit it inside the bottom dough part. And then I'm just gonna press both parts together with a fork, or whatever the heck you wanna do to make sure that pie's a pie and it's closed around the sides. Once I top each little pie, I'm just gonna snip a little X onto the top of each one. Okay, now I'm gonna pop these bad boys in my 400-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Guys, my pies have been in the oven for about 15 minutes. They look so amazing and adorable and crispy. They're boiling hot, but I cannot wait to try one. Carefully remove one. And guys, these are so cute. I'm so excited to just try one. The lentils and the carrot and the Guinness bring that rich, deep Irish taste. Guys, we made this totally simple, totally delicious St. Patrick's Day treat that's just as rich and flavorful as an Irish meal, but light on the calories and light on the time. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. There's so much more where that came from. I'm here to show you guys that you can totally whip something up that's amazing, even on a time constraint, because I'm not a chef, so why don't you? Subscribe to my page, follow me on every social media platform, and thank you so much for watching. Cheers. Is it Worcestershire? Worcestershire?